is Sirkeji, and it's actually right next to the Grand Bazaar. You also have several other bazaars, walking streets. This is really a hustle and bustle kind of area, very vibrant. It's away from the old town, but it's close enough to the old town. People come here because they want to catch the vibe of Istanbul. So it's a nice area to stay. I found hotels to be reasonably priced considering the distance to the old town. It's very close, but it's just a whole different neighborhood in the Faith District. This is really right where the Egyptian Bazaar is. This is where you get the spices. Also, the benefit of being here, you're right along the Golden Horns waterfront where all the ferries are, so you can easily get around the Bosphorus Strait through here. If you're coming to Istanbul to do any form of shopping for clothing or souvenirs, this is it. This is the best place you're going to find all of that stuff. Just be ready to do some negotiating. I would say this is for a little bit longer staying area because there's just so much vibrance here. Again, you're still in a very touristic area, but if you're someone who's a tourist and you know it and you want to stay for 3 to 5 days, I like this area a lot. They have a Hampton Inn, a Mercure over here, an Ibis. Those would be some of the hotel chains that you could stay at, but then again, you might just want to save money and stay at a local hotel. I want to give you some information about the taxis all around this area. They will try to overcharge you. There's no other way to put it. The best way to get around that is to use Uber. The taxi drivers don't like when you use Uber because then they can't charge you 5 times the price. But if you do have to get a yellow taxi, make sure they run the actual meter, because if they do a flat rate charge, they can actually kind of bump that up. Always pre-negotiate the price, no matter where you are in Istanbul. The area here along the waterfront is called Imananoo. If you wanted a little bit more peaceful area near Sirkeji, which is the Egyptian Bazaar and the Grand Bazaar, but you want to be on the waterfront, Imananoo is perfect. This is a little bit more of a walk to the old town, but it is more laid back. They do have several transit stations here, as well as a big bus station. So that's what's a convenience about this. Also, you can easily walk across the bridge if you wanted at sunset or even in the morning. This is down by the waterfront, not up on the hill. There is plenty of shopping, restaurants, and cafes here. Get ready to eat some Turkish delight while you're down here. I would recommend getting one of these Istanbul transit cards. I paid 200 lira, which is around $5 for the card, and then I topped up another 200. This allowed me access to trams, ferries, buses, and other forms of mass transit.